He is the shadow in your dreams. He is the unstoppable force of silence. This summer, the ultimate battle of fear begins. Freddy vs. Jason. Only one will survive.
After nearly 2 decades, two of horror's most legendary killers return, and this time, the nightmare has evolved. Freddy vs. Jason. Resurrection marks the epic rebirth of the most terrifying crossover in horror history. Directed by James Wan, known for The Conjuring and Malignant, this 2026 film promises to redefine fear for a new generation. Darker, bloodier, and far more psychological than before, the movie plunges audiences back into the twisted worlds of Elm Street and Crystal Lake, where terror never truly dies. The story begins years after the brutal events of the first Freddy vs. Jason battle. Both monsters were believed to be gone, Freddy Krueger consumed by the flames of his own nightmares, and Jason Voorhees lost forever in the dark depths of Crystal Lake. But evil has a way of finding its way back. A group of paranormal researchers, obsessed with uncovering the truth behind urban legends, accidentally awakens something far worse than they imagined. In their quest to harness supernatural power, they open a psychic rift, one that connects the world of dreams to the world of the dead. Through that doorway crawls Freddy Krueger, played once again by Robert Englund in a haunting final performance, his burned face and twisted grin more menacing than ever. But Freddy soon discovers he's not the only one back from the abyss. Jason Voorhees, brought to life by Derek Mears, has also returned, silent, brutal, and unstoppable. Both killers want the same thing: vengeance and dominance. Freddy wants souls, Jason wants blood, and in the chaos, a new kind of horror begins, one that blurs the line between reality and nightmare. At the center of it all is Emily Crane, a young psychology student played by Sydney Sweeney, who becomes the unwilling link between Freddy's dream world and Jason's physical realm. Haunted by visions of both monsters, Emily realizes she's the key that connects their power. As Freddy invades her dreams, whispering his chilling words, "You can't wake up from me," Jason stalks her in the real world, his machete gleaming under the moonlight. The tension between them builds until both monsters realize, only one can have her soul. The first half of the film is a slow-burn psychological descent into terror. The dream sequences are more vivid and surreal than ever. Freddy's domain has evolved into a landscape of shifting memories, distorted fears, and blood-red skies. Director James Wan uses innovative camera work to merge dream and reality in ways that leave audiences questioning what's real. Meanwhile, Jason's scenes are visceral and physical, his kills brutal, relentless, and horrifyingly creative. The contrast between Freddy's mind games and Jason's raw violence gives the film a pulse of constant dread. As Emily's friends start dying one by one, each death staged like a twisted message from Freddy, she realizes that both killers are fighting not just over her, but over control of fear itself. Freddy seeks to feed on the collective terror spreading through the town, while Jason, driven by ancient rage, simply wants to annihilate anyone in his path. The town of Springwood descends into panic, the lines between nightmare and waking life collapsing entirely. Sleep becomes death, and no one is safe. The climax takes place at the ruins of Camp Crystal Lake, now overgrown and rotting, a place of nightmares made flesh. Freddy manipulates the dream world to pull Jason into his domain once again, triggering an all-out war between the two titans. Flames, screams, and chaos engulf the screen as Freddy slashes through the illusion while Jason's brute force smashes through the dream's rules. In one breathtaking moment, Freddy mocks Jason with his infamous laughter, until Jason impales him through the chest, declaring his silent vengeance. But Freddy, refusing to die, transforms the dreamscape into pure horror, merging with Jason's memories and twisting his pain into new power. In the final moments, Emily steps in, realizing that to stop them, she must destroy the link between both worlds, even if it means sacrificing herself. She confronts Freddy in the dream world while Jason charges through the physical ruins. As both monsters collide one final time, Emily activates the psychic rift, causing a massive explosion that merges dream and reality in a blinding flash. When the smoke clears, Freddy and Jason are gone, but the camera lingers on the calm surface of Crystal Lake, where a single bloodied glove floats upward, followed by a machete slicing through the water. Freddy vs. Jason. Resurrection is more than a horror film, it's a love letter to decades of nightmares. It honors the terrifying legacy of two horror icons while taking their rivalry into bold, emotional territory. The film explores the power of fear, the trauma of survival, and the cost of confronting the monsters we've created, both inside and outside our minds. With chilling visuals, haunting music by Joseph Bashara, and a story that keeps you guessing until the final second, Freddy vs. Jason: Resurrection is poised to become one of the most unforgettable horror events of the decade. Because in this world, no one truly wakes up from the nightmare. Fire drop of blood.